Tucked away on Monkey Forest Road in Ubud, Bali is one of the world's top co-working spaces. A sanctuary for remote workers, creators and entrepreneurs, HUBUD has been the hub for remote work and digital entrepreneurship in Bali for the last 3 years. Today I'm meeting with one of the guys who started it all, Steve Munroe, who has graciously accepted to take an interview with me on short notice.
So HUBUD is a co-working space in Ubud, Bali that we opened about 3 years ago. And it is a collection of around 275 to 300 members at any one time that are freelancers, tech teams, creatives, video journalists, writers, dreamers, and everything in between. So it's a co-working community, largely of digital nomads. It really was, freelancers like us. And we were all tired of working alone, basically. So, and working by ourselves. So we said, we know there's this really amazing creative community here in Ubud, so why not create a space that brings them all together? I think we think about work in the wrong way. Back in, say, in Canada, where I'm from, more is better. It's quantity over quality, and people get into the rut, right? The rut of life and the rut of work, of just doing, and it gets to the end of the week, month, year, and you feel really busy. You're like, I did a lot of stuff, but often you say, I'm not sure what I've actually done, what I've actually accomplished, right? We essentially created this. I call it like a touch point for a nomadic community. We've had about 3,100 members so far from 70 countries. What I'm interested in is kind of a more, I guess, a deeper or broader question in what is the role of spaces like this in the kind of immersion future of work, right? So, the workforce is becoming, like long-term jobs are becoming less and less available. They just aren't existent anymore, and that is going to increase. So increase in the use of contracts and short-term work, is the upside to that is it's going to give people more flexibility, right? So it's going to be a bit more, people are not going to be locked in for long-term engagements in the same way they have been traditionally. So I see places like HUBUD, I think we're at the cutting edge of destination working, is kind of how I see this. And I think that will definitely increase. I think there will be networks of places that people go and, that kind of convene communities that you feel resonance with, right? So, the HUBUD crowd, we have a very loyal base, I think, very strong brand loyalty, but it's not necessarily for everybody, right? It's not necessarily the vibe that everybody wants. So I think there will be more and more of them kind of coming up that allows you to kind of go where your people are.